decided to show you my little outside garage project that I did, and she came out pretty good. So that's the outside, and you can't really see that. This is my gantry crane that I built. If you guys are interested, it basically helped me out a lot, helped me get this big ass plow off the back of my truck. So I'm going to use that to take my the bed off the back of my truck, the other one inside. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm not working on anything particular, but yesterday I was having trouble getting up into that engine bay. So I found some scrap pieces of wood. So what I'm going to do is just build myself a little standing stool really quick, and so I can stand up on that and get into that engine bay like I need to. I wonder if you can see inside. Let me take you inside. It's a little dark in there, but yeah, you can see pretty good. So this is the inside. You can see I got a 08, for those who tuned in. I got a 08 Dodge Dually short bed truck that I'm going to be using for my business, a car hauler I'm trying to get into, which will be coming soon, in the coming months, I'm going to say. So, this is the progress that I made so far, or thus far, in here. I'm going to get back to this shortly and finish taking this intake off and getting all that off. So what I did do is I went ahead and ordered that grid delete heater kit or plate, because I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what, you might as well just go ahead and do it while you're already in here, So I'm gonna go ahead and order that. I already ordered it, as a matter of fact. I ordered it last night, so that'll be here probably 3 or 4 days or whatever. But yeah. So I'll get back to you guys, and I'm gonna show you, finish taking this EGR cooler off. I will be making a few videos because, like I said, my editing skills is non-existent, you can say. But I'll do the best that I can to piece these videos together and show you what bolts I took off, how difficult they were, because like I said, it is an 08. I don't believe any of this stuff has been removed. Just a quick recap. I am taking off this exhaust manifold because it's cracked in there. I don't know if you can see. Let's get back in there. Yeah, see that soot coming out of there, out of the flange down there? So that gasket failed, and it's making this weird ass noise when you start it up. It's whistling and shit like that. So, and then you can also see that crack a lot better than I showed in the other video. So we're taking that off, and we're going to be putting another one. I got one in here. I'm going to show it to you really quick. Excuse me. Come out of my little shell. Take it to my little workshop. Workshop. Let me turn this light on. It's a little dark in here. Alright, so this is my little really small, so I'm gonna say really little area. My little work table. My jack. My little welder. I got a little Hobart welder I bought a couple, probably like a year or so ago. I don't think I'm gonna use it like twice. But trying to get better at that. Little mini compressor. I got my big compressor right here. I'm going to be using that to, with this impact, to get those bolts off of that bed that was giving me a problem I was telling you guys about. And that's pretty much it. So, I was going to show you the exhaust. So, I ordered exhaust from BD Diesel Performance. So, here's the box. This is what I purchased. It came with or I had the body separate. The actual gaskets that come with it. So I got those along with this manifold gasket set. I guess you can look at that. Is it twin? Got the light on. So in any event, I'm going to be putting this bad boy on. It's a 2-piece. It's a lot better than what I had. And when I bought it, I bought this back in I don't know, I'm going to say February of last year. And I didn't really do enough research. It's going to be a lot better than the. All right, so I'm back. this fucking thing, whatever it is, you got a couple bolts that are a pain in the ass. Well, these two are really not, those are not bad. 1, 2. But this one over here, can you see it? That one back there is kind of a pain in the ass to get to. You're going to have to be patient with that. Because you can't, there's really no clearance in there for you to get back in there to get it. 10 millimeter nut. This one right here, once you get that heat shield off, which is a couple bolts, see them down there, those two right there. 1, 2, it's connected to a heat shield, some type of heat shield or whatever. I threw it over there, it's fucking junk. But now I'm gonna just take this one off. That's just what I'm in the process of getting. So I'm gonna record that one. Let me grab my little wrench. So once we get this off, we get this down here. So once we get this off, it's gonna give us access to these bolts here. One, and then there's one behind it, but you couldn't reach it with this thing here being in the way. So it was just a pain in the ass a little bit. Took some getting used to. Don't give up on it. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's frustrating as hell. Unless you have the right socket, which is basically like a quarter inch socket that's flat enough that can get in there with a 1/4 inch drive, 10 millimeter deep socket. So if you got one of those, I didn't have one on hand, so I had to kind of go in there and, you know, work with what I had, because you need to be able to ratchet that piece out, and I wasn't able to do that. So I broke it free, and I was able to stick the deep socket in there to get it just enough to where I can unscrew it by hand, which worked out. That was pretty much it. So now I'm just trying to get this thing off. Just give me a second. It's kind of tight a little bit. Let me see if I lift this up. So all this is loose. Put that there. Maybe I can, do I got enough room now to get that socket in there? I might have enough room to get this little ratchet and wrench in there. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see. 10 millimeter. Alright, so, yeah. That's a little faster. So, yeah, I mean, we're making progress. I'm just trying to show you, like, a lot of times, you know, we make these videos. When I mean we, I mean other individuals, and it's not putting anybody on blast or anything like that. No, because they're all helpful to me in some way or another. But I just try to be mindful that, you know, I explain the difficult bolts, the hitting bolts, and what it's going to take to get, you know, to get to it. I want to make sure that I videoed that, you know, because sometimes you watch the videos and, you know, the guys, they don't detail that. I mean, I'm stopping and starting and stopping and starting too, but I got another camera and tripod setup I'm gonna have, so that way I can just, you know, just mount it and let that be that, and so I don't gotta hold it, and I can kind of just let you know what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So this is about to come out. Hold on. Put that to the side. Let me lay this. Can I put this there for a minute? Let me see if I can. Sit that right there. Yeah. Just give me a second to take that out. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll get back to it. Maybe you can see it a little bit. I'm just unscrewing it by hand. Get this fucker off. Should hang this thing up from right now. Oh, camera dropped. don't want that. Hold up. That's not a good angle. That's not a good angle. Let me pause it for 1 second while I get this off, because you already see what I'm doing, getting that bolt out of there, and I'll get right back to you. All right, so I got it off, and here it is. Now this thing, so I had to go back and look at that, whatever the hell that thing was called. It's like a little servo motor for whatever the hell it does. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but got this bracket off. Everything, you know, of course, is filled with soot. Look at this thing. It looked like one was open, one was closed. I don't even know if it was working, you know, properly or anything. You know, it might have been seized up. It could have been, I don't know. I don't know if that little thing was working or not, but I'm going to put it over here with the rest of this junk. So that's all the stuff we got. Got the intake, that servo motor bracket, that thing, that EGR valve, cooler, what's that? Yeah, so heat shield. Get back over here, had to turn my heat on. So that's what we're looking at now. And I'm gonna get these bolts out. This one, and then there's one. We stand up here. I was trying to get. I don't have one of those little creeper things that you lean over in, so I had built this little stool real quick. Took me a couple minutes. I had some leftover scrap wood, so you know, allowed me to step up on here and you know get into this engine bay like I need to for now. Maybe I'll invest in one of those later. I'm sure I will. So we got, you know, nut here, and one in the back. Can you see it? Yep, down in there. So that's going to be a pain in the ass too, because of where it's at. But we're going to work on that right now and work our way back. Disconnect this hose here, because that cooler has to come off. So we'll take that clamp off and work our way back. Take these clamps off here, these nuts, 10 millimeter. This is my little crankcase filter. I'm going to probably take that off for the time being because I don't need it. Yeah, I'm going to take that off. And disconnect this cooler hose here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, see? Disconnect that. Take that off. And get back in there. 1, 2. And then we got some more. I think it's, hold up. Yeah, I think that's it as far as that is concerned. And then we working our way down, man. Get that cooler out of there. And get to that exhaust manifold. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect this intercooler here. Disconnect that and from that turbo. And I'm going to try to pull, I'm going to pull all that out at one unit. And then I'm going to clean that turbo housing up, and I'm going to decide whether or not I can decide on the color and get it powder coated while it's already out. I might as well, right? So I'll keep you posted on that. Stay tuned. I'll get right back to you. Let me just see how far I can get with this, what I need to take off, and I'll get right back to you. All right. Good peoples. I'm going to tell you something. So I just got this back bolt out on this EGR cooler. Here she is. When I tell you, hold on, let me shine a light on that motherfucker. When I tell you that probably had to be one of the hardest bolts ever to remove on one of these goddamn projects, that was a pain in the ass. See it? Way back there. Hold on. Let me show you where she is. Okay, I can't focus, but it's on the back. Oh, you can see it right there. It's really faint, but that's the best I got. Hold on. Yeah, my light is on. Alright. So right there, on the right side as you're looking in, that motherfucker's tough. So, how I got it, And I'm going to share it with you because I don't think anybody, I didn't see any videos, but I'm going to share it with you because it was a pain in the ass, and I want you to get it within a couple minutes, 15 minutes or so. So what I used was this. I used a regular socket like this. It's a 15 millimeter bolt. Oh, excuse me, hold on. It's a 15 millimeter bolt. So, can you see that? Anyway, you need a 15 millimeter socket with a probably about like, I think it's like a 3-inch extension. And what you're going to do is you're going to slide this thing. You got just enough room to maneuver this in the back. Hold on, let me move this bolt out the way. Okay, you got just enough room to maneuver this in like this through here and sit this right on the top. It's just enough room to get your hand in there and sit that on there. Now once you get it on there, okay, now what you do is you get your little cheater bar. I had a little handle. Here's my handle. I had my handle off of my floor jack. Let me get it better. Well, you get the picture. Get your little cheater bar and you stick it right on the edge of it. Stick it right in there. I don't need to demonstrate, I don't think, but just for the sake of this video, I will. Put that sucker in there just like that. It's gonna sit right on there. Make sure you got it turned to the right way and push to your right. I know they say lefty loose, you know that bullshit, but push to your right and you're gonna hear it crack. Once you hear that sucker crack, you know you got it. And I'm telling you, it took me probably more than an hour to try to find a way to get that bolt out of there. And it was hell. The other one is somewhat a little easier. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, fuck it. Excuse my language too, but I get a little excited. All right. Now the other one back there, you can see. Can you see it? Yeah, right there. Pretty much, I got you're able to get a wrench back up in there. Same thing, 15 millimeter wrench. Get that up in there. I use this. Oh, key point in case you didn't know. Get you some of that PB Blaster. That sucker works, man. Spray it on there, saturate it, let it sit for a little bit, and I use this little 3-pound hammer, and I hit it a few times, and then finally cracked, and then I was able to spin it off. You know, these bolts is on here, man. They rusted, so I sprayed the other ones down. So once I pop this cooler out, let me see if she can come out now. Hold on. Well, I got you on here because I've been pausing and starting it over and pausing because I don't have a tripod. It's coming. But let me just see if she can come out. Because I should have all the damn bolts. Hold on. Everything should be ready to come out. I got me a little pry bar. Where is she? Where's my little pry bar? All right. Got me a little pry bar, so yeah, excuse me for all the moving around, but I'm trying to see. Look, pop that sucker right on out. Look at that. Pop that sucker right out. So I'm gonna try to grab. Oh, she leaking a little bit. That's all right. I don't give a damn. I just want to get her out of here. It was a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. But you know what? I'm one of those type of individuals where I ain't paying nobody to do this stuff where I can do it my damn self. So that's why I'm in here doing it, because I'm not paying somebody else to do it. And let me I'm gonna pause this for 1 second, set this lighting up right so you can see, and I'll get right back to you. All right, here's my trophy. Oh man, here's my trophy. This big heavy ass EGR cooler. This is my damn trophy. Alright. So we put it down here on the ground so you can see her. I mean, you already know what the hell she looked like, but that thing was a pain in the ass. So here's how we looking now. Do forgive me for my poor lighting. I'm looking forward to you guys beating me up a little bit probably on the comments or whatever. That's okay. I welcome it. I love it. But I'm just telling you, man, there's no greater joy in getting this thing out of here. This project was long overdue, man. Long overdue. So, and I mean, I waited for the most part a whole year to try to even get this stuff started. So you understand, this is a big feat for me finally getting this EGR delete done, so my truck can run, beautiful. Put the tuner in it, get it running right. So we almost there. I'm gonna get a couple more. I'm gonna work tonight. I'm gonna get this, get the rest of these brackets out and stuff like that. I'm probably work another hour or so, and then I'm gonna get the hell on out of here. And I'm gonna have to, stay tuned for another continuing of this video with the other part. But I just wanted to show you what I did and what bolts and how hard it was or whatever the case may be. Don't give up. You know what I mean? I'm hoping I can make it easier for you. You know what I mean? And so that you don't have to spend as much time as I did troubleshooting this and trying to get it out. But whatever. This is what we're here for. We're here to help each other. You know what I mean? So if you have any advice, any comments and suggestions, like, subscribe, because I got plenty more videos coming. You guys stay tuned, stay blessed, and I'll get back to you before I leave tonight. I probably got like another hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video and I'll get right back to you.